So, if you've been checking out the Facebook pictures, you know I'm cooking ribs today. Now they've been on for about 2 hours. This is that point, getting ready to pull them off the grill, wrap them up. This is where all the fun begins, and they get to sit for another 2 hours on the grill and just hopefully be all nice and tender and juicy. And for those of you that don't like this word, moist. But we're getting down to the final preps here. We got everything laid out. Got a stick of butter. We're going to need the whole stick for a rack of ribs. Of course, a knife to cut the butter up. Brown sugar. Barbecue sauce. Gotta have barbecue sauce for doing barbecue ribs. And of course, beer. This really has nothing to do with the rib prep. It's just for me to drink while I'm doing this. Although I have used a beer spritz on them in the past. And then today, oh yes, gotta have this too. Our spritz that we're using today, apple cider vinegar. And then, of course, aluminum foil to wrap the ribs. So, let me get butter opened up, take a drink here, get the foil going, pull these off the grill here, and then show you my little secret for what I do when I wrap the ribs up. So they've been on for about 2 hours now. I spritz them about every 30 minutes or so. Just helps keep them moist. I do have a smoke box in my grill with some skeet wood chips that I'd soaked for probably about a half hour or so, maybe. Try and get that nice smoky flavor into the ribs. Holy moly. I'm going to go ahead and cut my butter up ahead of time. It is good and firm. I don't know that I would use margarine. I would use real butter. Like I said, I do a stick of butter for a whole slab of ribs. Now I am also doing indirect cooking on these ribs, and just for space, I've found in the past that cutting the ribs, the rack in half, seems to help a little bit. I've got a 4-burner grill. I've got the 2 end burners on. The 2 middle ones are off. I'm just going to go ahead and pull out 2 pieces of foil here, if I can just go right from one to the other. Sorry for the noise. And over here, actually what I'm going to do first, before I pull those off, I'm going to go ahead and put down a couple pats of butter. So we'll move these off to the side first. Yes, I have cut the rack of ribs in half. It's just easier to manage that way. And then the way I cook, I've got 1 burner on each end of my grill on. The 2 middle ones are off, so that's where all the indirect heat is. But all I'm just going to spritz them down real quick. Just real lightly there. Hit them with some brown sugar. seems to give it a good, nice flavor. I'm just going to go ahead and slide this down a little bit. Put a couple pats of butter on there. Dump out some barbecue sauce on here. Take them, put them so that the meat side is down. Go ahead, repeat on this back side. So the bone side is going to be up whenever they go back on. The meat side will be down on the grill. So again, a couple more pats of butter. Throw on some more barbecue sauce. A little bit more on the bottom. So we'll go ahead and wrap it up. And then that goes back on the grill. Pull the other one off. Repeat the whole process. I don't know what it is, but it seems like I have had better luck with how the ribs turn out. Whenever I do cut them in half. I did buy these locally. There's a nice meat market not too far from me. If you're from the Richmond, Indiana area, you know it's Radford's. Always seems to have good quality meat. You know, they've got a deli, but I really like the ribs that I get there. These are St. Louis style. I've never had the baby back ribs from there before, but I would imagine they're just as good as these are. Brown sugar on there. Last 2 pats butter. More barbecue sauce. And what I will do also is whenever I go to unwrap these, I will bring down a metal bowl, pour the juices off into that bowl, get a nice little barbecue sauce. Holy moly, my phone fell. Yeah, that was not how I intended on that happening, but yeah, I'll pour the juices off into a bowl and then render those down a little bit, let them thicken up. You got a nice sauce to put on them afterwards. You know, sorry about the whole little adventure with the phone falling. my little tripod that I had rigged up. Didn't work quite so well. But yeah, another couple hours and hopefully we'll be eating some good juicy tender ribs. So talk to y'all later. Peace out.